Hey guys, Dr. Jason Barker with the Natural Athletes Clinic, and I want to make a quick video today explaining to you why you're just at risk of dehydration in the wintertime as you are in the summertime. So when your body is out in that cold weather, it senses it, your arteries constrict because your body is more concerned with keeping your core organs warm than it is with keeping you cool, letting your body sweat, obviously. So what happens? All those arteries constrict, it drives that blood flow into your core organs, especially through your kidneys. Your kidneys are the organs that are most responsible for regulating your thirst. When the kidneys are full of all that blood, they don't need to send that signal to your brain telling you you're thirsty, and the research says that your thirst response is decreased by about 40% when your body is out in cold weather. So if you're out in that cold, you've lost your thirst response. Second thing that happens is, again, back in the kidneys, they're full of blood. They don't sense any problems with the fluid balance in your body. They think, hey, we've got lots of blood, we're well hydrated, we're just going to do our job. The floodgates open up, you're going to start urinating a lot when you're out in the cold. And you may have noticed this. It's a little physiological trick called cold-induced urine diuresis, and all that means is you're going to the bathroom more. You may have noticed this if you're a runner or you're a cross-country skier or even a hiker or anybody who spent a ton of time out in the cold. You may notice that you're going to the bathroom a lot and you haven't really been thirsty and you haven't really had much to drink. What's going on? Well, that's what's going on with that. Second big reason is because of our advanced clothing we've got these days. So now we're all wearing nice wicking layers of active clothes when we're out in the cold. They do a great job of pulling that sweat and that moisture away from our skin and pulling it out so it evaporates, so you stay nice and warm and dry. Well, it's thought that we don't perceive how much fluid we're actually losing in the winter when we're wearing all this clothing as we are in the summertime when you're out running around in a t-shirt and shorts and you're soaking wet, of course, from sweat. That's a tip, of course, like, hey, I'm really sweating, I should drink more. You kind of lose that in the wintertime. So again, coupled with that decreased thirst response, you're not going to be pulling as much water in. And then the third reason is an issue called insensible water loss, and that has to do with when we're breathing, we lose that water vapor. You see that cloud of steam or vapor in the wintertime. That's going on all year round. But in the wintertime with that, there's a lot larger temperature gradient out there. Maybe 20 or 10 degrees outside. It's a nice warm 98.6 degrees in your lungs. So when that cold air hits those lungs, it sucks a ton of water out of there. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that insensible water loss through your breath is actually an appreciable amount of water that your body is losing. So there's a lot of different ways you can become dehydrated in the wintertime, and the fact that you're actually more susceptible to it in the winter than maybe you are in the summer. What's my point in telling you guys all this stuff? Well, dehydration, of course, is one of the main reasons for poor performance. And dehydration is also one of the most controllable ways to prevent poor performance. So you guys need to drink lots of water when you're out and about. Put some electrolytes in it like we always talk about. Make sure you're hydrated. You're going to stay safer that way. You're, of course, going to prevent a poor performance, and you're going to have a good time this winter. So go out there, enjoy the cold weather, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.